And all right, it's your turn. 6. 5, 6 from the WTF pile once again. Okay. You're king for a day. You've just been incorporated. Oh, congratulations. Let's see. It says you've been accumulating wealth and power, billions of dollars of property and natural resources that you've claimed as your own. And now what do you want? More. That's right. Okay, you got to answer some questions here like a corporation would. So you got to start thinking like a corporation, which means profits. That's all that really matters, even though you'll hear in their commercials that they care about the people and the environment. No, it's the bottom line that matters. Don't worry about laws. Anything goes. You can bribe those government officials or anybody that gets in your way. And think about that supply and demand theory. If there's a lot of your products out there not worth as much. Okay? And remember this now. You don't have a conscience. See, that's what would stop most of us from doing what big business does. So get rid of your conscience. This is for $200 for each correct answer. The clock stops for the questions, and you'll have 60 seconds for your answers. Okay, ready? Your corporation owns mega farms, and you've just had a fruitful year, a record harvest. Unfortunately, such an abundant supply of that crop means it might cut the market price in half. What you gonna do? So, well, we could try to hide half of it for a while, but it'd be a problem to store it. It won't last that long anyway before it spoils or rots. We could give it away to people who are starving, but it costs a lot to ship it. Now, let's just destroy it, get rid of it. Maybe just burn it right where it is. Yes, burn it in the fields. That's the answer we're looking for. Okay, here's another one about food. Food, it's one thing that everybody needs. Unfortunately, anyone can grow it. Wouldn't it be great to own all the food? Then you'd have the whole world in the palm of your hand. Do it. Okay, well, to own the food, you'd want to own the seeds first. And right now we're making hybrid strains of plants and getting a patent on the seeds. But still, anyone could get more seeds from their crops. But what if we could start making plants that don't have seeds? And make their seeds sterile somehow. Yes, get those bioengineers busy. Plants with sterile seeds. Oh, now you're thinking like a corporation, you greedy son of a gun. Okay, here's the next one. You have oil fields in a third world country, and with that production and refining, you're also producing lots of nasty chemical waste. To dispose of it properly is going to take time and money and cut into your profits. What to do? So, I don't know, maybe just dump it around the corner where nobody can see it? That's correct. Just dump it. Don't worry about the people who live there. You could bribe the authorities to look the other way. Oh, yes. Now you're getting the hang of it. Okay, here's one about pharmaceuticals. You just found out that a large quantity of your medicine and vaccines are contaminated with the AIDS virus. They've been pulled from the markets in this country. You got a big supply, though. Should you dispose of it? But millions of dollars would be lost. Whatever shall we do? Well, we can't distribute it here, but again, in poor nations, that can't fight back, we could sell it there. South America, parts of Europe, Asia, and maybe the virus is only in a few doses, and it won't end up killing anybody or too many people. Now, yeah, let's ship it overseas and sell it. Correct. That's the answer we're looking for. Oh, you are good at being evil. I mean, it's good in this game. In real life, it's just evil. Okay, I think there's time for one more. You're drilling for oil in the ocean, trying to save money by cutting corners that would slow production and hurt profits. This has resulted in one of the biggest oil spills ever, a real environmental disaster, and it looks really bad floating around out there. The cleanup will cost hundreds of millions, unacceptable to the CEOs and the stockholders. Fix it. Well, what if we could get all those blobs of grease off the surface? There must be some other chemicals that we could dump on top of it, disperse it, and sink it, get it down there out of sight? Yes, score one more. I think we're out of time, but I think you got rid of $1,000 there. So now, of course, those chemicals are toxic, and they'll just compound this disaster, but it'll look a lot better and get you off the hook. Yeah. All right. Now, you know, of course, all those things have happened, and they will continue to happen in a monetary system. Those are some good examples of our corporate reality and mentality. And still, there are people who can look at these facts and seem to be okay with it. You know, this is still the best system we could have. These are just a few bad apples. No, this is business as usual. This is the way the system works now. So hopefully you can see how this free market, competition-driven monetary system can be so poisonous to people and the environment. I mean, when you look at the facts, when you try to see things as they really are, how this system serves us at this point in time, and how this continual taking from each other, especially on the scale of these multinational corporations, is just going to give us what? One war after another. And why? Well, because it's good for business, big profits, and it's good for the economy, which unfortunately is true. The absolute worst thing we can do to each other, you know, the killing, the suffering, the environmental disasters that take place in wars, but it's good for the economy. That should be enough right there to say, well, this has got to go, you know. What are we doing? Oh, that music means we have to take a short break for a word from our sponsor, but we're almost through this part of the game, so stick around. We'll be right back. Hey, come on in, right this way. Congratulations, because you have found a place where greed gone crazy. Yeah, you're a little late to the party, but greed seems to be still kicking, still hanging on. The music's nice and loud. You don't really have to think. Just pour yourself a drink. Here, you know what? This was on me. This is one of the house favorites. We call it Cash on the Beach. You know, don't worry, it's a private beach. Now I'll sprinkle in a little incentive, a healthy shot of self-indulgence, and perhaps a dash of decadence, and bottoms up. That's right. Now you can start taking from everybody here. Everybody, that's right. Greed wants you to go crazy too. Just start scratching and chiseling away at all the players in the game. Oh, hey, look at that. Greed's getting up on the table. But greed's taking off its top and dancing like a stripper. And greed is taking a fall. Whoa. Oh, that was a bad one. I told him that table was broken. We tried to make it level, but it was beyond repair. Greed's not getting up. I think the party might be over. No, well, it wasn't suitable for young kids, and it really wasn't suitable for people of any age. No, it wasn't suitable anymore for anyone. Okay, let's get back to our game. Hey, I believe it's my turn. I got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.